with our Thanksgiving cooking. So this is going to be the last part of that. But we're going to be making stuffing my grandma's style. So first you're going to take your parsley and you're going to rip it off from its stem because you can't eat the stem. So you're just, I'll show you guys up close.
It just wouldn't.
See this? And then you're going to rip that off so that it's not like attached anymore because you don't really want to ingest that. I'll be back in like 1 second. And my grandma was just cleaning up after the coleslaw. So back to what we were doing, and then it should look like that. So you're going to continue to do that with your parsley until all of it. So we're doing 2 bags, but we do have 3 for a backup because we're making it homemade. I mean, you can use the box, but it's better homemade. So I'm just taking this, peeling it off to put it into the stuffing. The parsley, if you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, you don't have to have it. But
What? You need parsley in there.
so, okay. I'm saying if like you don't really like parsley.
Parsley is pretty easy to like.
Yeah.
We're going to put a little bit of thyme in there.
Explain. My girl's gonna explain what thyme is if you don't know what that is.
It's an herb. Kind of brightens up things.
Doesn't really have a taste to it unless you eat it by
My
itself.
sage died, so I don't have fresh sage, but I'm going to use some poultry seasoning. So
if you do have fresh sage, you can use it.
some recipes have called for garlic. I can't understand that. And rosemary. I'm like, I'm not a rosemary fan for stuff like this. So
I'm just gonna keep on taking off leaves and keep on talking to you guys. So, you guys should comment down below what your favorite food is for Thanksgiving. If you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just tell us your favorite food. We'll try to get back to some of you guys.
okay. I'm going to get some poultry seasoning. I have to find that.
And just like the coleslaw video, if you guys do have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Because we can try to answer them if it's not,
Here we go.
if we can't really answer your question, we'll try. But,
Okay.
so I'm not really, I know how to make the coleslaw, but I don't really know how to make the stuffing. So you guys are going to be learning with me.
We're using potato bread. Martin's potato bread, soft,
Yeah, you don't really want
Soft.
crunchy.
cubes. They're not completely dry. Gives like a sweet kind of taste to it. I like to put grated carrots in mine.
But we kind of forgot to get them, so if you guys do have it, all you need is a grater and your carrots,
I have some carrots and grater.
and you kind of just grate your carrots, kind of like you grate your onion in coleslaw.
Well, not quite that fine.
Not quite that fine, but you want little chunks, but not too big.
All right.
I'm just finishing up with my last couple pieces of sage. Wait, isn't this parsley? Isn't this parsley?
Parsley.
I meant parsley, not sage. So, since we didn't have any sage, for some reason it's in my mind. So, If you guys do have any video ideas, we're kind of drawing blanks on what to do. So if you guys have any suggestions, just leave them down below. And we'd love some ideas and see what you guys like challenges or skits or cooking. We will continue to do cooking even if you guys don't suggest it. That was kind of in our welcome video, saying that we're gonna do fun videos, but we don't really know what to do for them yet. So we'll figure something out, but not yet. So I'm just getting my last piece of parsley. Looks fine. Okay. And then we have our thyme in here. So it kind of just looks like this. With the thyme underneath. I'm going to throw out these little stems when my grandma explains the next step.
Okay, we have butter. We have 2 sticks of butter. And we have about, let me see, 2.25 cups of celery and onion.
And then this is our poultry seasoning that if you don't have your sage, you can use this. If you don't have this, then I don't know what to tell you.
Well, poultry seasoning. I mean, most people are going to have that to make your stuffing.
If you don't, I don't know.
Now, what I do with the parsley after it's all stemmed, you did a beautiful job with that. I just kind of ball it up and take a knife and chop it.
Kids, if you are watching this, have parent supervision or ask your parents for help to make it.
Just with the knife stuff.
And for the stove, because you do
Sure.
have stove.
I did put butter in a couple cups of celery and onion. I think I'm going to use a little celery salt when I do it as well, because
Did you put water in it?
no water.
You
Not
don't want
yet.
any water.
No, I'm going to use some chicken broth. Sometimes you can get what do you call it? Turkey broth. But
Turkey
that's
broth.
harder to find.
Yes. If you guys do find turkey broth,
And I
I
have
would buy it.
27,000
Spices.
spices up there. And that's why I look like a mess trying to look for things here. Because I don't know where.
She's the cooker in the family, so she has like all the spices that you could ever dream of.
We have pink salt.
You have like she has
We
like
have
so many different
bouillons.
kinds.
We have Charleston Spice Company. We have soy sauces. We have, oh my goodness, everything.
basically everything
We
in
got
this house.
poppy seeds. We have. But where did my celery salt go?
Didn't you just use it?
No, I use celery seed. I don't want celery seed. I want celery salt.
Okay.
Ah, I think it's right here.
Okay. So don't
I
use
try to alphabetize them, but it never stays. So
don't use
is
celery.
that kind of nerdy to do? Maybe
What?
alphabetize your spices.
Yeah. You guys don't have to do that. If you want to do like biggest to smallest, smallest to biggest, something like that, I would just do the smallest in the front.
Now, see, I do try to keep like cinnamon, any of the cinnamon, allspice, cloves, all that kind of stuff together. And then like your Italian seasonings kind of together. And then that kind of stuff. So
You guys don't have to do that, but that's a suggestion that you guys
well,
could
it's
do.
something that makes it easier when you're cooking. So I have this. This is going to have to cook for a little bit. I'm melting butter in with celery and onion.
Oh yeah, and here's the
And you don't-
parsley chopped up. That's what yours should look like about.
And then after it's done softening and everything, I'll put some chicken broth in there. And low sodium chicken broth. Don't get the high salt stuff. Low sodium chicken broth. And you'll need plenty of it. A couple of eggs at the end. And that's all. So, I think I'm going to try to grate a little bit of carrot in my
We're gonna
vegetables
see
right now.
if she hasn't. We're gonna see if she hasn't.
I had it. I just didn't have it grated up.
And here's what the celery salt looks like. You guys can't see. And then if you guys want to see our onion mix of stuff, and then we have, here's our stuffing. So, yeah. Gonna have a lot of things going on in this house. And then here is our parsley. So, we'll be back in 1 second. Sorry about that. Back, and my grandma has her gigantic grater with some carrots, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
This is my handy dandy grater. Ow, I always do that. I seriously know how to cook. There's 2 on the floor. Doesn't help that I'm trying to do this with baby carrots. Normally I would do this with a full-size carrot. And since I lost 2, here's another one. Oh, that went on the floor. I'm not doing good today, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what I got here. Not much. As you can see, okay.
Okay, and I'm back.
Can you pick that carrot off the floor and throw it away, babe? 3 of them.
R.I.P. carrot. Where is the other carrot?
I already threw them in the trash.
So you really want to be careful when you're grating your carrots. And I'd also ask your parents to help you with the grating part, so you guys don't chop off your fingers while grating it. If you guys are like, you guys are like 11 or under.
Guess that wasn't a good place to put that.
If you guys are like 11 and under, I would ask your parents for help with the knife and stove. And if you're younger than, say, about 6, I would ask your parents for help with the grading part.
Okay.
Anything older than that, I think we can trust you guys.
So, as that cooks, we have to just get that to be.
Let's show off your apron real quick. Apron show off time. Back up. Oh yeah. So you just tie it in the back. Back.
This is my Christmas one too.
So where'd you get it?
I don't know.
You know how much it was?
Nope.
Well, that was I was gonna try to give you guys where you could buy this, but my grandma doesn't know where.
I don't
forgot where
know.
she bought it. So
I'm old. What can I say? I just put some chicken broth in there with the butter. So you don't want it to brown. So I would rather bring this back up to like a boil and let it simmer for a little bit till everything is kind of cool.
these carrots are really good. I would get the baby carrots. Where'd you get these carrots? Oh, by Lidl. Get the Peak Harvest by Lidl baby carrots, and they're really crunchy and really watery if you like really crunchy and watery carrots.
Watery? That's not a very good description.
Not like watery, but like
More like not dried out.
not like dried out. So they're not like, there's no like water on the inside of it.
Like, you know when they turn all white and they feel dry?
Yeah, you don't want to eat that.
Okay.
If you guys are like neat freaks, you guys can clean while you're going, but as you can see, we don't really clean as we go.
We do. I try.
Got
Got a
some
little
carrot
salt in
shavings.
here. Give me the pepper, sweetie, right there.
I did like 6 or 7 turns, so.
Just dumping everything in here.
And that is not on the stove, it's not cooking. So like, that is cooking, that pot over there, but in that bowl, it's not cooking.
Okay, now let me just get a spatula out of here and stir this up. Okay.
She's using this spatula by Open Road.
Don't give them any. I'm not getting paid.
Hmm?
I'm not getting paid by them. Don't be giving commercials away. I just kind of eyeball it with the
If you guys
spices and
If you guys aren't like really good with like spices and stuff, what would you say you put in?
I would say a couple tablespoons at least.
So do like 2-3 tablespoons.
And you know, put a little bit in. This is kind of like taste as you go. The only thing I put in last is egg. I put a couple eggs in this, but you're not going to do that until the very end, because then you can't taste it. Unless you do. You know, I'm old school. But if you're worried about salmonella, you might not want to do it. So I wait.
Want to explain what salmonella is?
You want me to explain what salmonella is? It causes gastrointestinal.
That's why she makes me not eat eggs when we're baking a cake or making cookies, so I get mad at her.
Yeah, she always wants to eat the batter, and I tell her she can't.
My mom eats the batter.
Well, when she was young, I guess I didn't realize I was probably putting her at risk.
That's why you guys listen to your parents or grandparents or your guardians.
So, let's see. Not yet.
And yes, I do help. It's just that this part, I don't help.
Oh, you're helping. You're eating the baby carrots.
Yeah, they're really good. We're trying to make this like a funny channel, to make it like upbeat for people to like it. So if you guys don't like it, just leave it down there when you're giving us your suggestions for videos in the future. And no, we're not very good at editing, so we do not edit our videos at all.
Okay. I think you better turn it off. Nah, maybe not.
I'm sorry, guys, if this is a really long video for you guys to watch. You can speed it up. The beginning, we were just picking parsley off of that, so you can skip that part. But if you guys want to make it, you guys might have to stay for the entire video. Unless you guys know what you're doing.
I brought a drink in. What did I do? Oh, I left it out on the back porch, I think. All right, I'll go get it.
We will be right back. Oh yeah, we might take a couple of breaks to drink our ice drink.
Ginger lime.
Ginger lime. It's really good. And it's 0 sugar. Some of them do have sugar, but we like the ones that don't have sugar in them.
Okay, I'm going to shut this off. And going to pour this.
So you're going to pour what was just cooking into your stuffing that has your soft cubes in it. And at the end, we do have to taste it, so always have like 2 spoons on you when you're cooking so that you can try it and stuff.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not putting the egg in right now, and actually I'm not going to put the egg in until I'm going to put it in the oven, because I'm going to cool this down.
Here's our stuffing right now. We're mixing it up.
Okay, we need some more broth. So I had about a half a box of broth, which would be about 2 cups. And I'm going to put some more in. About another half a box. So it would be like a whole box. Two sticks of butter.
Actually, butter.
But that's for 2 big bags of cubes.
That means you do 3 if you are doing 3 bags. And let's say you're halving our recipe, so you're doing 1 stick of butter. How much sage would not sage? Parsley.
I don't know, maybe whatever, a bunch, like
A bunch. And then just don't put too much of the other stuff in, because you don't want it
a little salty. But you know what? I'm putting the 3rd bag of stuffing in here. But I had to let it sink down so it could even fit in there.
So we're doing the same brand for each and every bag. Now, would you say it has to be the same brand?
Well, yeah. Well, now I have made it. Some people like the crunchy things.
Cubes.
I've made it with the soft breadcrumbs. I mean, soft bread cubes, and then also mixed it with like the pre-seasoned. Well, now look what I found in there. It's a big.
Yeah,
piece
there's one
of
in
bread.
here too. One right here.
Hmm.
It's literally just potato bread. I just tried it. It's literally just potato bread. I eat this. I'm gonna try it. I definitely want to cook it, but it's still pretty good.
All right, we're gonna put a little more celery. Well, I don't want celery salt in there. All right.
If you guys are wondering where I got my hoodie, I don't know if they haven't still, but I got it from In Mills.
Free advertising these people are getting from her today.
Oops. I'm gonna have more of your ice drink because I'm thirsty.
And you don't want to mix this until it's like mush.
But you don't want it to be complete mush.
So you want to kind of toss it, but to get all of the liquid in there. And
You want it to look like, if you guys have ever made stovetop, you kind of want it to look like that once it's done like cooking, but this isn't cooked yet.
okay. Would you like to taste?
Yes, I'd like to taste.
Need anything? Any more poultry seasoning?
A little bit more of that.
Wait.
I said a little bit.
Well,
I put a lot more in, so
yeah, I'm saying, well, see, I have a lot of stuffing in here.
So when you like add more, you don't want to put the same amount that you put in the last time. Put in like a little bit less than that, unless you think it needs a lot more.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is put it into containers and save it until tomorrow. Add the eggs and then put it in a baking dish and bake it.
Bake it.
And
How
we'll be
long are
done.
you gonna bake it?
For at least an hour or two.
So bake it for an hour on.
And see tomorrow whether you think you need to add any more chicken broth or water or.
And then what degrees do you put it on?
350.
Okay, so put it on 350 when you're cooking it and
And
cook
make
it for
sure
an
you
hour.
grease the
Pan.
the
so
pan so that it
it
doesn't
doesn't
stick.
to it.
And that's it.
That's it. So I hope you guys had fun, and we see you again whenever we make our next video. Bye, guys.